Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Those who joined me this afternoon, that was a bit challenging with the internet dropping in and out. Apparently, Telstra has had an outage today, so I have been told by a few other people, and that could quite possibly have been the problem that we had today with the internet. So, fingers crossed it will hold out for the next hour. Fingers crossed. So I do apologise for that this afternoon, but as you know, out of my control. So who have we got online here? I can see a number of you already popping on. So let me know you're here and let me know that you have liked and shared the live feed. Pop it in the comment section there along with your question and or comments. And sorry, I've just got a whole heap of emails coming in as I went live then. It's just like bang, here I am, and it's just going across the screen and taking it away from all the comments that I'm seeing here. So, hello, Chanel. What's with the Spanish? Hello, Katie. Hello, Artie. Hello, Kim. And hello. Thank you for joining me. So, you know the drill. Everybody who said hello here, I think, are regulars. So thank you for coming back. And let me know where you are watching from also. I am here in Wollongong, New South Wales, about 1 hour south of Sydney. It was a little bit cooler today, but now it seems to be heating up again, which I do not understand. Muggy, and I just live for the thunderstorms and the southerlies that we have come up the coast to cool the house down. Who else have I got? Let me just have a look. So I've got my little device here, my phone as well, just so I can see. Jocelyn, hello. Kerry, hello. Thank you for watching. Okay, there's a number of you here. Now, if you are new, I do ask you like and share. Let me know that you've done it in the comment section, and also pop your question in. I do like to work with specific questions. If you ask me for a general, that's what Spirit's going to give you, a general answer. And by giving me a direct question, I can pretty much give you a direct answer, and it just means I can get through a lot more this evening. Now, again, if you're new, I'm a psychic and I'm a medium. Now, it's two different things. A psychic is somebody who will connect in with you and sees what's going on around you, past, present, and possible future. And I say possible future because we have timelines and we have free will, and we can change those timelines by making different decisions. So that's why I tend to say possible future. Now, when I do your reading, it's where I currently see you at as of today. You have opportunities to change that. I'm also a medium, which means that I can connect with past loved ones and brings messages through. However, when I do these live feeds, because they are quite fast-paced and we do have a lag that happens here, I tend to steer clear of the mediumship work because I bring evidence through and I like instant feedback before I bring another piece of evidence through, and so on and so on. So me giving out evidence now, you're not going to hear it, see it for another 30 seconds, and I've got to wait for you to reply. I like to keep the show going. It's not that I can't do it. My God, my private readings, a lot of mediumship readings, I tend to keep them for private readings. If Spirit is here when I do a reading, but yes, by all means, I will be bringing them through for you, but I'm not going to go actively looking. Okay, so let's keep the questions to psychic-based this evening if we can. Also understand that I do not and I cannot answer medical or legal questions on these live feeds as well. So please just be mindful of that when you pop your question up. Also, it's all this also, we are in a public forum. and I am quite mindful of information that I give out on these live feeds. Bear in mind, anybody can be accessing this, anybody can be watching it. So again, as I said, I am mindful of information that I do give out. Sometimes I can go into cryptic mode, other times it may be a little bit more general. But if you want in-depth readings with me, book a private reading. And the link for private readings there is on the bottom of the screen, thepsychicpinup.setmore.com. So let's see who we've got here. We don't have Julie with us tonight. So Julie's usually my moderator. She's not with me this evening. She has prior commitments this evening. So when you watch it later on, Julie, hello. I hope you had a fun night. So we miss you, and hopefully you'll be back next week. Actually, no, I'm not doing a live next week. Next week, I've got family commitments, so I will not be doing a live feed next week. Just bear that in mind. I may go another night, I don't know, but no Tuesday night live next week. All right, who have we got else on here? We have Jocelyn, hello. CJ King, hello again. Sharon, so you're from Young. Did I read you last weekend when I was out there? Everything's a blur for me. Alicia, hello. Jess Robinson, hello. How are you? Shani, hello. Thank you for joining me. Now, again, please like and share. Pop the word liked and shared in the comments section once you've done that, along with your question. And I think we'll get started on some of these readings. Okay. Natasha, I'm not really into twin flames. It's, look, again, there's so many debates going around about twin flames, and my belief is that you very rarely end up with a twin flame because if you really get into the nitty-gritty, I'm not a twin flame expert. My understanding is that twin flames tend to be your shadow image of yourself, and there's work. What you're seeing, a reflection of yourself in your twin, and vice versa. And that's why I feel like we always have a runner and a chaser with this. And this is why I feel like you never end up with your twin flame, because it's like you're facing your demons. And I say that respectfully. And there's work to be done. So there's a lot of challenges there. Soulmates are something a little bit different. And my belief is that we have many soulmates in our lifetime. Soulmates can be family members, they can be best friends, they can be a lot of people. Soulmates come and go during your lifetime for lessons that we are learning, and for certain periods in our lifetime and certain circumstances. And then we also talk about karmic partners as well. So people that come into your life to teach you lessons. So just keep an open mind about that, because it could have been a karmic partner, and those lessons, they came into your life to learn certain lessons. Okay. But it's I don't know, I'm really on the fence with these twin flames. I get what you're saying, I really do, because I have many discussions about this myself with numerous people, but I am pretty much on the fence with that. Who else have we got here? Well, thanks, Sharon. Don't know why, but thank you. Oh dear. Sharon, I am coming back out to Young soon. And I do plan on putting another reading day in there somewhere in the mix. But I will definitely be there at the end of June. On the 26th of June, I believe, there is I know there is, and I will be there. The Living Wellness and Psychic Expo will be at the Young Services Club, Sunday the 26th. So pop that in your diary then, because I will be there with a whole heap of other readers. Okie dokie, where are we? Okay, I'm going to read you, Shani. So thank you for sharing. You're saying, okay, Am I making the right decision in moving? So you didn't watch me today, did you? Because I was giving a whole lecture about making right decisions, and that to me falls in under the same umbrella as am I on the right path? And uh, I'm always going to say, I notice that you haven't made the decision yet, but I need you to look at it from a different perspective and what lessons there are to be learning from this move. Now, I always say that fear holds us back from jumping in or throwing caution to the wind. And I feel like this is what is happening in your case. It's fear of the unknown. And I want you to go in this with a different mindset. You're so used to doing something a certain way and having things done certain ways and yada, yada, yada. And I just feel like there will be a few obstacles thrown in your way, but that's a good thing because I feel like there are. I would like to say to you that this is going to help you grow. Now, I'm going to say a big fat yes for this, but I just want you to think outside the box here because I feel like, again, you're so used to doing things a certain way, and when things have been done another way, that's when you're going to start questioning. But ultimately, yes, I'm going to say yes. Okay, big fat yes for you. Okay, I hope that helps you. Where are we? Jocelyn, do you see me getting a job soon? You got two things on the go, lovely. I feel like you have two things. Oh, I'm going to say your fingers in a couple of different pies. Now, what they're showing me here, why is the guard up? Why is your defenses up, lovely? Who has really, who's, I won't say done dirty on you, but who has not done right things by you? So I feel like there is a guard up with you. There is a wall, a bit of a brick wall, but this is a good thing because they're showing you boundaries with you. And that's what this year, I say this with a lot of people that for me personally, it's all about boundaries and self-worth. And this is what I feel like I need to be passing on to you this year. Now, I know that's gone a little bit off track with what you've asked me. I will get to your answer, but I feel like I need to address that. They're showing me here there's been boundaries put in place, and it's a good thing because you've learned a lot in the last 12 months. But I feel like you've got two things, or you're going to have two things on the go. So I feel like I need to be talking about healing. You are healing. Not healing yourself, but yes, you are healing yourself. But I feel like I need to talk with you about healing hands and doing work of that modality. But I'm going to say, yes, you are going to get your wish. You are going to get your job, and I feel like it's going to come soon. They just said March. Okay, so I'll leave that one there for you, lovely. Hope that helps you. Okay, who else we got here? Oh, there we go. Danielle's on. Hello, Danielle. So she is the person who runs all the expos. And yes, she's saying Sunday the 25th. Is it? Can you just check that for me? Is it the 25th or the 26th? Please. Because I've got the 26th, I think. Anyway, it's so far down the road anyway, it doesn't really matter. Okay, just scrolling through. Yes, you've got your wall up, but it's coming down. Now, as I'm saying that, they're showing me a pink heart rose quartz, pink rose quartz. You've got one of those, is that correct? I feel like you need to get that out and put it on your bedside table this evening. Mary. Hello, Mary. Is it the right time for me to cut my hours from my full-time job to increase hours at my casual position? Okay. Now, may sound a little bit generic here, but they're saying go with your intuition. You already know the answer to this, but they're showing me here, I still feel like there's things that need to be revealed with your casual position. Who have they offered you more hours casually, because I feel like you really need to ask questions here. I just feel like there's things that have been pulled back or not hidden, but just withheld from you. And I feel like you need to be asking questions. And I'm also being shown something to do with the signing, making it official. There's something here that needs signing with this before you go and do that, if that makes sense. Okay, so they're saying speak up, ask questions. Okay. Yes, beautiful. Look, so many of us we've all been hurt. We all have stories. We all have tales. And trust me, if I have not hit rock bottom in my lifetime, I would not be sitting here. So a lot of the things that I say come from experience. I have been there. I have experienced a lot of things. Believe me, I've been around the trap many, many times. I've had many rodeos. Okay, but the thing is here, do not be scared to be vulnerable and let your guard down and to trust. Now, the lesson that you've learned here is to listen to your intuition more. Do you understand that? Okay, so please let me know. Good evening, Leah Parkinson. Have not seen you for a while. Who's the picture of man, Cheeky Babe? Let me know. Do tell. Okay, you're welcome, Jocelyn. So yes, you do. You've got that rose quartz because they're showing me the rose quartz. Get it out, put it on your bedside table there, because I feel like there's a bit of self-love that needs to go in here with you. Okay, Nikki Louise, what's this one? Will my daughter find a job back in Sydney? She's feeling very isolated here, deflated from, okay. Are you at the North Coast? Because I'm picking up North Coast. Is that where your daughter is here? It's like she, and I say this respectfully, I feel like she thinks differently to a lot of others in the area that she's living in, if that makes sense. And so to me, that's indicating that she hasn't found a tribe and she needs to relocate to find her tribe, if that makes sense. So there's something here there that is definitely holding her back. Now, she overthinks. She's very much in her head with a lot of things. And I'm going to encourage her to do some meditation to get her answers. But your question is, will my daughter find a job back in Sydney? I do firmly believe that she will. I'm just feeling like her tribe is not where she is at. Okay, but I'm not seeing it for another couple of months yet. I just feel like there's other things that need to be put into place first before she is in a position to be able to move. Okay, there's family members down here. Is that correct? They just said there's family members. Somebody down here that she is able to move in with. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Linda Brown, you're new here. Thank you for joining. Caroline Thomas, you're exhausted and we've only just started 2023. Oh my goodness, lovely. Any major changes? Major changes. I just feel like you're just treading water. Now, this is the thing, and again, I say this respectfully. I just feel like you're treading water, waiting for something to happen. But in this case, I feel like you need to go out and make something happen. They're showing me here, there needs to be a little bit of inner strength for you to actually get outside and go and do things. Do you understand what I'm talking about with that? They're talking about some collaboration that you need to get in with a group or a group of people, like-minded people, and get yourself out there, because I feel like from there's going to be ideas being bounced about, and I do see a new zest. I will use the word zest for life coming up for you once you do that. And you're saying you're exhausted with all of that, but I just feel like you need to change the mindset a little bit here, honey, because they're saying that there will be choices for you. Now, I'm not saying decisions, so it's not a necessity. They're saying it's choices, which is a bit of a luxury. But I'm not feeling a lot of these choices really until around about, what are they saying with that? And again, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm picking up Virgo month here, Virgo, so that's mid-August through to mid-September. I'll leave that there for you. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of newbies on here. Great, thank you for joining me. I ask that you like and share the live feed onto your page, and as a bit of an exchange for energy. And I also ask that you put the word liked and shared once you've done that, along with your question and or comment. Now, I can't answer legal, I can't answer medical questions on these live feeds, and I am steering clear of mediumship on here only because it takes up quite a lot of time because validation, and there is a lag here from me talking. It's another 30 seconds before you hear what I've said. Not that I don't do it, it's just I choose not to on these, just so I can keep the show flowing. So I try to get to as many people as what I can in this hour that I'm online. Okay, so she's moved to Mudgee a few years ago. Okay, is there a connection over to the coast? Because I'm seeing coastal here, and I have to, everything I get shown, if I hear, see, smell, taste, whatever, I will blurt it out. And they're showing me coastal just for my own curiosity, but I am being shown that she will be moving and that there will be work for her. But does she connect in with spiritual things by any chance? Because they keep showing me that. Okay. Okay, Carol, I can't understand when you say you're tied to responsibilities, can't move. I'm talking about social things, not being able to physically move. There's two different things for me. I'm being shown you need to get out and socialise and find a tribe, get some other people. That makes sense. Now, Linda Brown. Linda Brown, you're not our Linda Brown from down here, down Port, are you, by any chance? Or is that another Linda Brown? So, any changes coming up for you soon? Okay, they're showing me straight away finances, and I feel like that this is what we are talking, this is what you're wanting to know as well. So, the thing is, I am being shown a legal thing with you, a document or something. I'm being shown signing off, something to do around a business coming in here. Could be connected with somebody else in your family, but it's still relevant to you. Now, they're showing me here, you're very much in your head. I feel like you feel you're trapped, but not physically, it's psychologically. You can literally get up and walk away anytime. I feel like you need to break that tie there in order to move ahead. But yes, I'm going to say I do see that there are changes here. They just dropped in June for me. June for you, that there'll be these changes here. I'm going to go something to do around business and finances with you around about June. Okay, so just they're saying changes. Head down, bum up for you this year, the first 6 months. Where else are we? Okay, so you're saying, yeah, we moved from Canada, all her friends and her father and that side are there. Yeah, that's where she will be going back. But this is the thing, I even feel like that'll only be a temporary thing until she finds her feet, and then she'll be moving to another area. But it's all good. It's all good. That's just a stepping stone. Okay. Now, you know what? I've got all these dates I've not talked to you about. Who is in the Illawarra area? Or if you'd like to travel to the Illawarra area, I'm more than happy to see you. Saturday, the 28th of February. So we're just a little bit over 2 weeks from today. I am doing a psychic and mediumship platform show with Linda Yusuf. So there's two of us on stage at the Vault at Port Kembla. Doors open at 6 p.m. We will be on stage from 7 p.m. for two hours, I think it is, delivering messages from your loved ones. and it is a lot of fun. Every time we have a show at the Vault, we get fantastic feedback from those shows. Tickets are $45, and I believe that the link is somewhere on my Facebook page there, but I might put it up again after this live feed. Tickets can be purchased through Eventbrite, and they are being sold as we speak. Now, once they're all gone, they're all gone. So please do not leave it to the last minute, as a lot of people do. We seem to get people messaging us on the Saturday afternoon leading up to the show if we've got any tickets left, and generally they're all gone by then. Saying that the following week, the 24th, 25th, 26th of February, I will be in Brisbane for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. I will be sharing a booth with Linda again. So the two Lindas are traveling. We're on the road again. Anybody up in the Brisbane area, I am now taking bookings for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival if you would like to book in with me. I'm only saying that because I know from experience, once those doors open and I start taking bookings, there could be anywhere up to a 3-hour wait to have a reading with me at these fairs. 18th of March, I will be doing another platform show, psychic and mediumship platform show out at Bathurst, called Whispers from Spirit, and that is organised by Danielle, the Divine Channeler, aka Living Wellness. And I believe the details are going there on her page. Danielle, if you're watching, if you can just give me a heads up, yes or no, yay or nay. The following day, we will be doing the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo at Bathurst. So it's Bathurst Panthers. And again, keep an eye out for when the books open for the readers. I'm not taking those bookings. She is, not me. And actually, the following week, I'm back out at Bathurst again. Anybody who's interested in learning about psychic development or mediumship development, I'm hosting, along with Danielle, the Divine Channeler, a workshop at Bathurst on Sunday, the 26th of March, and we are taking bookings for that right now. It's a whole long day of exercises, theory. I'm doing my bit, she's doing her bit, and we did it this time last year and it was well received. So again, if you're interested, feel free to inbox me or inbox her for that. Who else have we got here? Just scrolling through. Okay, so we've got Linda. You're not from Port. You're from Canada, because we've got another lady in Port Kembla. We seem to have so many Lindas everywhere. But my parents had to be difficult and spell my name with a Y, L-Y-N-D-A. We've got a Linda Brown, who is a well-known artist in the area. I was just wondering if that was you. Okay, Christy White, do you see me studying anytime soon? Oh, look at those kitties. Look at those kitties. You are the bomb, lady. I want to say that. And meaning that I feel like you are the one that holds, you are the glue, you are everything with your family. And I'm going to say, if anybody can do this, you can. And I'm going to say, yes, you will be studying soon. I see you actually this contributing to more finances coming into the family. And you're very, very grounded. Somehow you just get things done. And I just see you being quite switched on when it comes to finances as well. I know you're saying right now, no, I'm not. But I'm going to say, yes, you are and you will be, because I see advancement happening here. It's like this is a wish for you. And I'm going to say, yes, I do see it. Mel Bone. Okay, just refresh my memory. Everything's a blur for me. That's what I said to people. I did approximately 1,200 private readings last year, and that's not including the shows that I do. So you're saying, like, a lot's happened since I've been on one of your lives. Okay, thank you. What's the business going to look like in 3 months? Now, where are you based at, lovely? Because I don't feel like you're in the area, are you? So they're saying that. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I need to talk about it moving quite quickly, or possibly even having some sort of travel involved with this. If you can let me know if you understand that. I'm going to say there's some sort of travel involved with this. And I'm just being shown here. I had to say this, something's been returned from the past here with your business. So somebody, something, or something that's been revisited again. And I feel like that this time is the correct time for it. So I'm seeing a lot of transformation with this business. And they're saying April, I feel like that's when things will start moving for you. May, things will be in place. June is when they're like, I feel like you're smooth sailing again, ready for new financial year. Okay, I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you. Okay. So you're out Bathurst way. So I knew you weren't from around my area, if that's correct. Okay. So a little bit of feedback here. All the events for Living Wellness and Whispers will be posted very, very shortly. So if you haven't already liked the Living Wellness events page, I'd suggest that you go and do that, because once all those events are, everything's going to start happening very, very quickly. So we've got Bathurst coming up in March. Then we've got, what else have we got? We've got Young in Mittagong. Is that right? There's Mittagong happening as well. And there's a number of other places, but everything's a blur for me. I'm just looking for the next month for me. I'm sorry. Okay. Hello, Journey Chamberlain. Thank you for joining. Liked and shared. I do appreciate that. First time here. When will I have to move? Oh, lovely. Okay. I'm picking up number 10 for you. 10. Now, it's not in terms of numerology. I'm not a numerologist. Usually when I get numbers, they are to do with time frames. So I don't feel like it's in 10 days, lovely. It could possibly be within the next 10 weeks. I don't feel like it's going to be October being the 10th month, or 10 months' time. I feel like the next 3 months for you, if that makes sense, and I hope that helps you. Okay, but it's going to be good. I always say to people, the changes are great. The problem is so many people try to resist change. And when we have these changes happening, it's because the universe is trying to put us on a better path. But people resist. But that's what I'm saying for you. Good evening. Will next month be smoother? January is full on and I'm exhausted. Hello, I've just got, this is my, hang on. I'm going into my 3rd week back. I am exhausted. I hear you. Yes, it is full on. I get excited when things are full on. And I always say, and I want you to change your mindset here, because for me personally, I always thrive when I'm under pressure. I seem to be a lot more productive when I'm under pressure. And I always say to people, think of things as a piece of coal, and diamonds are produced under pressure. So I want you to keep reminding yourself of that. Okay, you're a diamond in the rough. Is that what they say? Diamond in the making. Will next month be smoother? January was full on and you're exhausted. Okay, they're showing me that here, the exhaustion, but you're overthinking things a little bit too much. So let's pull back with that, and it's all to do with the mindset. So what I've just said, I'd like you to go back and revisit, but they're showing me here that there is a celebration that's coming up next month, or you are organising a celebration. And again, you're going to be in two minds about this, but just jump and just do it. And it's funny because I had this conversation with Linda Yusuf, and it's like if she says jump, or if spirit says jump, you don't question it, you just say how high. But full on, what's the definition of full on for you? As I said, I thrive on things like that, but they are showing me that there are new opportunities coming for you next month. which starts tomorrow anyway, but I'm not feeling it until towards the end of the month for you, and then things will start to settle down a little bit. But it's all to do, there's a celebration that's coming up around you. Okay, and I'll leave that there for you. Good evening, Tracy Goulburn. Thank you for joining me. Okay, Christy, what did I say? Yes, and thank you. Needed to hear that. You are welcome. Mel, okay, Bathurst. There's so many things happening in Bathurst this year. Okay. So who have we got there? Victoria Dawson. Loved and shared. You like that one? Loved and shared. Loved and shared. Do you see me changing jobs or staying? You are so in two minds with this. What are you fearful of? There's a lot of fear here. Okay, I'm going to say yes. I am being shown opportunities. A whole new job is coming for you, and again, I'm seeing celebrations to do around that as well. So I'm going to say, yeah, I see you changing jobs, but again, I'm asking you, what are you fearful of? Moving quickly, no travel though. Okay, I'll just leave that one with you. Stranger things have happened. So many times I say things to people and people think I'm crazy, and then later on they'll come back and go, you know what, you're right. Tracy Williams, you're starting. You've started a new role. I feel like there's been an advancement there for you. Now they're just showing me April. I feel like there's going to be some changes there with you around April, but I'm not really seeing anything properly for you until around about July. Quite a lot. Sorry, let me just look at my phone as well, because sometimes I miss things. Just to let you know, I am actually broadcasting to multiple platforms at once. So if you're looking at me from YouTube and there's only one or two of you watching it, I'm not seeing it. I'm not ignoring you. It's just as they all come up in one lump thing for me, and I only see 6 at once. Did I see something from here from New Zealand? Something from New Zealand. Either that or my eyes are going. Yeah, I know my eyes are going. I need glasses. All right. Now, moving on. Angie, may I get your insight into the man I'll marry? Thank you. Okay. Now, me as a psychic, and I am very reluctant to be giving out a lot of information because I know that other psychics giving out information like you're going to meet somebody in a cafe and they look like this and look like this, and then people get get fixated on that and they think that's what they need to be looking out for. So I'm not going to be giving you that information, but I will tell you that I feel like they're not in the area that you live in. I feel like there is a bit of distance between you and them. I also am picking up an element of water around them, and I don't mean physically where they live. I feel like it's to do with their star sign. Now, when we talk about water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, I don't feel like that they are those star signs, but they have the traits of the personality. That's what I'm getting at. And personality with water generally is people who are sensitive, people who are intuitive, people who are kind and empathic. Okay, so I feel like that this person is the polar opposite to the people that you are used to, and I feel like it may take a little bit of getting used to them, because I feel like you're used to a certain type of person and this person is different. And I feel like I'm going to say they are not in the area that you are living. There's a bit of a distance there for you. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Also, I feel like July is significant as well. Okay. You're welcome, Renata. I can't remember what I said, but thank you. Congratulations, you just started your traineeship. I just feel like when that's all done, there's another role that's coming in for you, and then that's when the extra funds will be coming in. Partner started a new job. Okay, I'm going to still go with the April, that I feel things are starting to improve, but with you, I'm being pushed towards July. Okay, let's see who else is on here. Those who've just joined, I just ask that you like and share the live feed and let me know that you've done that, and pop your question and or comments there. Denise, hello Denise. Will my daughter get a boyfriend? I want to say that your daughter very much sits in her own power, and the boyfriend is there to complement, not complete, if that makes sense. So, okay, I'm going to say there is some sort of where she is now and where she's going to be in October. Two different people here. So, I feel like there's growth between now and then for her, and then I'm being shown that I will favour later towards the year. There is work that needs to be done here, but yes, but work and changes. I feel lonely without Julie being here. I need a moderator. Okay, Jessica Marie, if you go back and watch the beginning of my show here when I finished, I did a big spiel about twin flames. Okay, I'm not a big fan of twin flames. So go back and watch that. You're saying you made the right choice in my heart and soul, but I'm starting to doubt in separation, no contact. See, for me personally, I feel a lot of cases twin flames do not end up being together. They are there to teach each other and learn lessons together. So your twin, your flame is the shadow of you, and that's the work that you need to be doing. That's my belief. If you speak to somebody else, they will probably tell you something different. So I'm not probably the best person to be asking about twin flames. Me too, Jenny. That was really frustrating this afternoon. I was told that there was an outage with Telstra today. It wasn't just with the internet, but it was also with phone calls and text messages also. And look, I had about 80 text messages come through bang like that within the space of 5 minutes at one point during the day. Okay, over to YouTube. Will CG meet again? And if yes, when? Okay, at the moment, lovely, I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. So I'll have to say no at the moment. Now, again, if you're new to the way I read, I always do a lot of disclosures before I start reading, and I talk about timelines and free will, and doing readings, it's where I currently see the timeline at, and free will meaning we can make different decisions to put ourselves on different paths. So I'm not seeing it at the moment, and it doesn't mean that it won't happen later on, but I'm just being shown if you do meet up, there will be disappointment there, and potentially heartache, if that makes sense. Okay, and I just feel like it's not what you are expecting. I feel like you have envisaged a certain scenario in your mind, and I feel like it will not play out to the way that you're hoping. And so that's why I'm going to say I'm not feeling it right now. Doesn't mean that it won't happen later on, but you need to stand in your power here. And this is the thing I always say to people: you do you, and go about and do your own thing, and try to detach yourself from the situation, because I feel like you're giving a little bit too much energy here. And I know from experience, and hello, Chanel's just popped up here right underneath you. She will vouch for this. The moment you take back your energy and take back your power, that's usually when they contact you. So I'm going to urge you to look into that a little bit more. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Okay, I'm talking about Chanel. Here we are. Will Paul's work ease up soon to alleviate his burnout? It's like, I just feel like he's the meat in the sandwich. I just feel like he has fingers in many pies and wearing many hats at the moment. So am I correct that we are either understaffed or we've bitten off a little bit too much, more than what we can chew? Either way, I'm being shown him making changes, and I'm being shown him drawing a line in the sand. I'm picking up a number 10 here. I don't feel like it's in 10 days, unfortunately. I feel like it'll be over the next 10 weeks that there will be easing up here. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Okay. Jenny, I just have to bring up with you, I'm playing a song in my head, and it's an Elvis song, but it's about daddy, not mummy. But I feel like I need to change the words here for you. Okay, so it's daddy, please don't cry. But I feel like I need to replace that with mummy, please don't cry, the Elvis song. I think that's the song. That's the title of the song. So can you please go and look that up? I feel like you need to replace the word daddy with mummy. It's an Elvis song, and I'm being asked to pass it on to you. Now, have we got an anniversary coming up here? Because I feel like I need to be talking about acknowledging an anniversary here. And also, I just feel like you're having problems finding your voice as well. Now, the voice meaning expressing yourself to people. I feel like you've been shut down a lot in the past, and it's only now that you're starting to find your feet, but you still have problems finding your voice. And he's asking me to pass on to you to look into an empowering group, like a women's growth group, something of that nature, and finding your tribe here. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you, lovely. I have answered you, Denise. Who else have we got? Okay. You're welcome, Jenny. I'm pretty certain that's the name of the song. I'm going to go and look at it later on. Okay. No, Tamara. Okay. I just started rubbing my ears then. Okay, on the plane. No. I'm just the poor little mite. I mean, like, you don't need a psychic to tell you that, sweetheart. It's the pressure. I even have problems on planes, takeoff, landing, as well. So it just all depends. Also, long haul, I will say yes, but if it's a short domestic flight, I just feel like the poor little thing's going to be upset, very discomfort as well. Okay, but I know that they encourage you to bottles and sucking and things like that for them so that they can release the pressure in their ears there. So I am correct. It's a short flight. It's domestic, isn't it? Okay. Naomi, the first thing I heard when I saw your message was Nike. Now, a lot of my friends joke about the word Nike with me. It's for me, Nike, the logos just do it. Now, you're feeling stuck at the moment, and I'm just being shown, I am picking up a sense of overwhelm. You're feeling overwhelmed here. I just feel like there's a lot of things on your plate at the moment, and so there's just sometimes it can be a little bit too hard to be making decisions moving forward here. So, and that's why I'm going to use the word Nike here and just do it. Baby steps, one thing at a time at a time. And there's also that saying there as well that the hardest part is to get started. Now, I know myself, sometimes I can procrastinate, and I procrastinate and procrastinate, but as soon as I start, things just flow. It's getting started is the hardest. It's the hardest thing for you. Now they're showing here, you actually are a bit of a manifester as well. So take a little bit of time out for you over the next few days. When's the full moon coming up? Let me just see when the next full moon. I feel like you need to write a letter to the universe or write out a list. And just bear with me with this. I go to my trusty diary, aka my Bible. Next Monday is the full moon at 5:28 a.m. Sydney time. So I would encourage you on the Sunday night to write yourself a list of all the things that no longer serve any purpose to you and meditate on it. But also write a list of all the things that you are grateful for as well and meditate on that. And I feel like once you do that, it's like asking the universe to relieve you of some of these things, and it will answer you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okie dokie. Yes, domestic. I think the little mite's going to be a little bit upset because domestic's usually only an hour or two. Is that right? Okay, you're welcome, lovely. You found it, Jenny. Thank you. That's all he was singing to me. So this song really resonated with me. Must be able. Yep. Thank you. All I'm doing, sweetheart, is just passing on the message to you. Okay, you're welcome, Naomi. I hope that helps you. But again, baby steps, and be kind. Don't put pressure on yourself either. But sometimes if we rip band-aids off and just start doing things, that's the best thing that you can do. Okay, Sam, I'm not doing any mediumship this evening. If you'd like to ask me a question, I'm happy to answer that. The only reason why I steer clear of mediumship usually on these live feeds is because me talking now, you're not seeing for another 30 seconds. And if I start doing mediumship, I bring through bits of evidence for you, and I need you to say yes or no before I bring the next bit of evidence through. So you know that I have this person before I deliver the message. And it can get a little bit long And I just try to keep this show going, flowing, just so everybody can get something out of this. Okay. You've not had a good trot, have you, Natasha? It's I just feel like it's one thing after the other with you. And will you get married one day? Now, what's one day for you? Because that's for the rest of your life. I'm going to say, yes, I do, but I try to do a lot of my readings for the next foreseeable future, like for the next year. And that's from sitting at today. I'm saying no at the moment with that. But they're wanting you to know that, yes, you will get your wish. But I just see you constantly either hitting, knocking heads with people. I just feel like people have expectations for you. And I just feel like you put pressure on yourself, and I want you to pull back from that. They're showing me here that there's further learning coming up around you, some study as well, and I feel like you need to be um, concentrating on that first and understand that the universe has a plan for you, and they don't make a lot of these things so readily available until you finish other things. And I will run with this study that you are going to be doing, and I firmly believe that this is what needs to happen, or you need to complete before they make the next part of your journey available. Okay, so be kind to you. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jenny. Okay, let me just scroll up a little bit more. How are we going for time? We're going good. Jessica Marie, I love that. I'm ready for love. Will I meet someone on the same level as myself? I absolutely love that, because you already know what you want and you're putting it out there to the universe. You are not going to settle for anything. And I absolutely adore that. Kudos to you. You are a strong person. And I'm going to say, yes, I'm actually seeing somebody, a professional around you, possibly somebody who has their own business. Somebody's got their head screwed on, put it that way. So again, I just have to throw it out there. Are you moving? Because I feel like it's not until you do this move. I just need to, if you can let me know, because I feel like there's a move in the process here before any of this happens. Okay, but I'm going to say yes, yes. Okay. It's nice to find a man who actually wants to commit to me. You will, lovely. And again, like I just said to the last person, put it out there to the universe what you want. And look, I know there are so many players out there now, and it's just like they just want everything and they don't want to commit. I get it. And this is why I'm going to encourage you to do you, and you be self sufficient, and you be the cake. Okay, they're the icing. In other words, you don't need them. Okay, but it's nice to have the icing. Okay, where are we? Mary, hello, Mary. So you're saying my partner and I are currently building our first home. Congratulations. Do you see any further complications? Oh gosh, okay. You're wanting to change, aren't you? You've had enough of this person. I am actually seeing you making some decisions here, and I do feel like you are toying with the idea of employing or engaging another builder here. So I'm going to say, yes, I do feel like there will be further complications. I don't know whether it's complications in the building itself, but complications around the timing of it, where I feel like possibly they could have taken on more work, and it's sort of like they get a little bit greedy, so they try to have all these multiple projects going at once. And I do see you getting a little bit sick of it and toying with the idea of bringing on another builder here. Also, I just feel like they're not telling you everything as well. So just be aware of that. So I am picking up an element of sneakiness here, and usually that indicates that things aren't being spoken. Okay, so just be aware of that as well. So I hope that helps you, my love. Okie dokie. Now, I've come up to 9 o'clock, everybody. I'm only on for the hour. Now, as you know, if you would like to book a private reading with me, the details are there across the bottom of the screen, the psychicpinup.setmore.com. And I do have availabilities towards the end of this week. Actually, I just opened up Saturday. If anybody's after a Saturday appointment, I very rarely do Saturdays at Port Kembla or Saturday Zoom readings because I'm usually traveling around, or I'm at expos. But I have opened up this Saturday if anybody's interested. I think I've got about 3 or 4 appointments left for that. And again, Saturday the 18th of February, people in the Illawarra area, or if you'd like to travel, I'm doing a show with Linda Yusuf, the Psychic and Mediumship show at Port Kembla at the Vault. Tickets are on sale now, $45 each. Doors open at 6 p.m. for dinner. We come on stage at 7 p.m. I will pop the link to Eventbrite after I get off the live feed here, just to make it easy for you. Tickets are being sold now. Once they're sold, that's it. I only have a limited number for that show. And then the following week, at the end of February, we will both be in Brisbane for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. Again, if you'd like to book a reading with me while up there in Brisbane, just private message me. I'm not making them available on Setmore. On the online booking, you will need to contact me privately. And then I will be back out in Bathurst again in March for another platform show and the Living Wellness and Expo show. And then the following week, I am doing a workshop, Psychic and Mediumship Development, if anybody is interested. All levels, beginners through to advanced. I understand. Please correct me if I am wrong, Danielle, if you're watching. You know what I'm like. I've got so much stuff going on, and I just, you know how it is. But anyway, guys, I won't be online next Tuesday. I do have a prior family commitment next Tuesday, but I will try to do another live at another night during the week. But I'll keep you posted. Go and like my Facebook page if you haven't done so, and just to keep up to date with what I'm doing. But thank you, everybody. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sorry if I didn't get to you. Sometimes I miss people, but Spirit always directs me through to who I need to be answering this evening or when I do these live feeds. So thank you, everybody, and I will see you next time I am online. Thank you. Stay safe for the week.